Check. 180. Check. 55. Lefty, lefty. Me and you all day.
Now a two-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Howard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. A quick pass out to Aguilar. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now on second and 13. Wentz and complete to Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
It's second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Kill. Check 3.
Now this time Wentz will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Wentz. Aguilar has it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wentz now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Check. 3, 218, chopper. This time 7. Hey, Delta.
Working from the gun. Wentz in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Benson Mayowa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Wentz going to throw. On the move to his left. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Here we go. 60 or. Touchdown, defense.
The count now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
Now a hit and a loose football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jordan Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 30 base.
At the 28-yard line.
Check 13. Check. 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 On your team. Let's go. Get it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Barkley had his biggest game yardage-wise against these Eagles last year pretty early on in the season. 130 on the ground, 99 more through the air on 9 catches.
61, matchbox lights. Let's go.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Set. 10-2 stop. Here we go, D. Smooth. 51. Go.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All day, baby. All day. Ready?
Jones to throw again. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 17-0 our score after one.
Ready.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Shepard. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Watch the call. You gon' take.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second down and goal. Jones. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Duke Riley came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Now Jones. And he's going to go down again. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
Remember with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Wentz. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Wentz's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 14.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing now is Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. So drive 1, they had the field goal. Drive 2, touchdown. And now here on drive 3, looks like they're going to have to punt.
At least they were finally able to reverse the trend, because giving up the field goal, then the touchdown, it's almost like they finally got to the offensive side of the ball and said, okay, we've got the system to shut you down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Number 53, Mike 53. So don't say nothing. Check 26, check 26.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 24-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit. Ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The 36-yard line.
30 base. Check 50. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 5.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Wentz now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 57.
To throw is Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go.
Hey, exit.
Mike, number 50.
You're out.
53. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Greystone, travel.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
53, check 50.
Squeeze.
Joker. Check it backer.
Bravo.
Throwing on third and long. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Down. 70, Indy.
53, Come on, boy.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Throwing, Jones. The tight end, Rhett Ellison with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Hey, rock it, rock it.
Back to throw. Jones. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
General West.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Jones off the bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Got a man complete. This is Richard Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Hey, Alpha.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Set 30 base.
Rip left, rip left. Mike 55.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. It's hauled in by Shepard.
Jones pass.
Ready.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
6-3. 218. Shot.
New York.
5. Get it.
Jones now throwing on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Come on.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, lock it. Tight go.
2nd and long. That's complete to Slayton. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jones operating from the gun. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Watch one. Mike, 53.
Ready.
On first down, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
We got three.
Hey, Wahoo.
53 is the mark. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's Jones on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They go with Howard again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Jackson, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down at the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7. Get it.
Jones now throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Jones pass. Incomplete on the jump ball. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Philadelphia, it's a very important win as they move to 9-.